Okay, welcome to issue 8 of the R2D2 build. I've had a couple of messages from people saying that they're having a problem with supply of the magazine in the shops. I think they're right. I think it's becoming a special order item, and we've got an extra little leaflet come this week. I think it's a bit of a warning leaflet, saying if you do not place an order, your newsagent will not have a copy for you. I think what's going to happen after issue 10 is that this is not going to be a general stock item anymore, and the shops are going to stop stocking it unless it's a special order item. So you're going to have to order it from your newsagents or subscribe to the magazine via Deagostini, because I don't think it's going to be a general stock item for much longer. I did buy mine from the co-op this morning. I don't know if the camera can focus on that, but apparently I bought one Build Your Own R according to this, but the larger co-ops are stocking it, but as I said, they won't be stocking it for much longer, so you're going to have to put a regular order in with your newsagents. Right, there's lots to do this week. We're going to start with the headpiece from last time, and we're going to be adding a DFO, what's the part number? We're going to be adding a DFO4, which you're familiar with, and the DFO3, which is the one with the hole in. Now we're working anti-clockwise this time, so the DFO3, the one with the hole in, is going there, like so. So we get a couple of the nuts and a couple of the long silver screws, and we'll get that fitted. Again, if you hold the nut with your finger, flip it over, and then a screw in the back of it. There we go, that's it, that's one. And the second one. As I said last week, my screwdriver is not magnetic anymore. I think I'm going to have to get a new screwdriver, I think, because for these little screws a magnetic screwdriver is a must for picking them up, really. Okay, there we go, that's those two in. That's the first bit, and we'll put the DFO4 piece next to it. Oops. That's one in, and the final one of the four. And there we go. Right, and you should end up with something that looks a bit like that. Only one piece missing now. And I think you can sort of judge the size that the dome's going to be now. giving you an impression of what the radius is going to be. That's looking pretty good. Okay, that's that bit done. Now we're on to these fellas here. These are going to make a metal support ring that sort of ties the dome together. There's going to be 2 or 3 of these, which help support plastic parts. They're held together by these little bracket thingies. So that's the next stage. Again, we're using 2 of the long silver screws and 2 of the nuts. This looks very, very fiddly. Now, which way up? Right, so the screws go in that way. The screws going through the ring first. Now, does this have a thread in it? Ah, no, you don't need the nuts. I've just noticed these little brackets, they've got a thread in them, so you don't need any nuts. But having said that, it still looks incredibly fiddly. I think the best way to do it is... now I'm using the longer screws here, but they do stick out quite a bit. Now, what's it saying here? Take all 3 metal parts supplied this time together with 2 of the silver screws supplied in issue 7. I'm wondering if it might be best if you use the shorter screws, because I don't know if you can see that, but with the longer screws they do stick out quite a bit. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to nip off to the workshop for just 30 seconds. I'm just going to try the shorter screws. Right, I'm back. I've got the shorter screws. Let's see if these yeah, they don't really look any different to me. You know, I'm going to go with these longer ones, even though they do stick out a bit. We shall carry on with them. I just hope there's not going to be a shortage of long screws later on in the kit. But I think you can soon swap them over anyway, if necessary. But it doesn't actually say in the instructions whether you're using the longer ones or the shorter ones for this silver piece. So anyway, we shall carry on. There we go. There we go. That's the ring assembled. Like so. Put those over there. They're the 2 pieces that we've done. Now we're going to go on to the lower part of the leg that they describe as R2's right ankle. This is using the ankle piece from a previous episode. Was that issue 4 that we got that one? I think issue 4. We're going to be using the 2 hydraulic doodahs from last time and this new blue piece. And we're going to be using the 2 black screws that came in the packet. Was it last issue or the issue before? I'm losing track now, we've had so many different bits and pieces. And the black screws don't want to come out of the bag. There's one. And two. Now, what you've got to do is you've got to align the tang on the back of there with the screw holes, and you've got to do the same on the other side, so you end up with that. And then I think it should all just clip in, yeah, like so. There we go. That went in far too easily, that did. And we're screwing it in with the two black screws, and we're putting it through those two holes there. Alright, let's get the screws in. Okay. And as I always say, don't forget you're screwing into plastic here, so don't go crazy. Don't do them too tight, or you could strip the thread. You know, just nip them up nicely. There we go. Needs a bit more, that one. There we go. That looks quite good, that. So there we go, that's issue 8 finished. We've got the headpiece, 2/3 of the ring, and the ankle joint assembled. So there we go, that's issue 8 done. It's, quite a bit to do there, that was good. Let's have a look at what's coming in issue 9. Oh yeah, issue 9, you've got the final frame part for the dome, a couple of brackets, the final third of the ring, and these centre bits, they assemble into one of the hollow projectors that go on R2's head, that little one on the top there. So issue 9, that's going to be pretty good. Like I say, don't rely on issue 9 being in the shops, because I don't think issue 9 is necessarily going to be a general stock item. I think if you haven't subscribed already, it's time to subscribe, or if you don't like the idea of direct debit, you know, put a regular order in with your news agent like I've done. So thanks for watching, and that is issue 8 done. See you soon.